like to introduce you Jam Time with Blue Jay and Nina Cherry here on 89.5 FM KOPN.
Hello and welcome to Jam Time here on 89.5 KOPN. We are in the KOPN library live for you here tonight. And if you are in the Columbia downtown area, we encourage you to come and join us up here. We love you and we want to have fun with you and see and listen to everything we have to offer. We have here Blue Jay, the wonderful, the one and the only. I am Allen Fennewald, your host. I've known these guys for a while and we're going to let them take it away. Thank you for being here.
When did I lose track of time? How long have I been stuck in this line? Patiently waiting, patiently thinking, oh, when did I lose track of time? I can't remember and I can't forget all the things that I wanted, things that I missed. They all came to pass me by in the blink of an eye. The clock keeps on ticking and my life passes by. Oh, when did I lose track of time? How long have I been stuck in this line? Patiently waiting, patiently thinking, oh, when did I lose track of time? I need a promise to the ghost inside of me, to never say a word, to never set me free. Now I'm stuck inside of this train of energy. Way more fun and time, breathing shapes on me. Oh, when did I lose track of time? How long have I been stuck in this line? Patiently waiting, patiently thinking, oh, when did I lose track of time? Thank you.
Hey, we're Blue Jay. We're from Mexico, Missouri, and we're gonna play some more songs for y'all. This one's the first single we ever did, and probably the first song we ever wrote, and it's called You. Two, 1, 2, 3. I got your letters, I hear what you say. It felt like 3 whole years again. Because I don't want for this to come to an end. 'Cause you are the only one for me. But I can't stop dreaming that I'm not the only one for you. 'Cause you are the only one for me. But I can't stop dreaming that I'm not the only one for you. 'Cause you are the only one for me. Yeah. Thank you all so very much. I'm stuck in this state of consciousness that I can't seem to break. I think it's a sign the puzzle pieces aren't fitting this way. All my life I've tried to find the right way to do it in disguise. Were my actions and how I thought they would fix this? But in my eyes, I was the one who knew better than to listen. But all my life, there was you. Sympathy wasn't what I had planned. Just a simple understanding of who I am. I know that there's still time to piece it back together if we try. All my life I've tried to find the right way to do it in disguise. Were my actions and how I thought they would fix this? But in my eyes, I was the one who knew better than to listen. But all my life, there was you. But all my life, there was you. Thank you all so very much. Again, we're Blue Jay. We're from Mexico, Missouri. We've got music up on our Facebook. You can check it out. All of our stuff we've got out so far will be up on iTunes and Spotify July 14th. And we got some new singles on the way too from our full-length album that we're recording. So hop on our Facebook. It's Blue Jay, 2 words, and follow along with us. so I can move on to the warm morning sun as I fall to my knees. I am a dream. Will you miss me when I'm gone and the nights are spent thinking of ways to get it all back to the things I knew and the memories of how I once was, how I once was you. Will you miss me when I'm gone and the nights are spent thinking of ways to get it all back to the things I knew and the memories of how I once was, how I once was you. Thanks for having us.
All right, that was Blue Jay here on KOPN, live in the library. Up next, we have Nina Lee Cherry. Just want to talk to you guys a little bit about what we have here on Jam Time. Jam Time is a celebration of Columbia and mid-Missouri music, the music scene at large, and trying to get as many people to start listening to it as physically possible. So, in order to do that, we bring together some of the fine talent that we have here in the local area, being Blue Jay and Nina Lee Cherry on this particular evening, along with the Owen Trio. We'll get to them more later. Get excited about that. But for now, we have Nina Lee Cherry with a lovely group of music, and I will let her talk about that.
Thank you, Allen. So, yes, my name is Nina Lee Cherry, and I'm based in Lupus, Missouri, on the river, and I'm going to be playing some originals for you. Maybe the problem is I think too much about it, and wondering what the time and date of my last breath will be. Maybe the problem is I think too much about the past. I should be focusing on what I know is gonna last, and not on what's already gone. Maybe the problem is I think too much, but thinking and thinking is my best crutch. Maybe the problem is I don't know when to stop. I just keep going even when I want to chop. The past and the future is all I've got my mind on. And with the way I'm thinking, I won't know what I've got until it's gone. Maybe the problem is I think too much. Maybe the problem is I never catch my breath before moving on to the next best thing. Maybe the problem is I think too much about it and wondering what my unsure future's gonna bring. The past and the future is all I've got my mind on. And with the way I'm thinking, I won't know what I've got until it's gone. Maybe the problem fun. This song is called Milky Coffee, and it's going to be on my upcoming EP that I'll be starting on shortly, and I should be releasing in the fall. So. I put too much cream in my coffee, but it's not bitter like you. Well, I put too much sugar in my coffee. Sugar used to be a treat. Well, now since I met you, it sure doesn't taste as sweet. So now I'm drinking milky coffee, sweet as butterscotch and toffee. I'm not used to this. Something seems amiss. Well, now I'm drinking milky coffee, sweet as butterscotch and toffee. Oh, it makes my head hurt. It'll make my head hurt. I drank coffee so I could stay awake, but now I drink it 'cause I miss the bitter taste. But pouring down the sugar would be a waste. So now I'm drinking milky coffee, sweet as butterscotch and toffee. I'm not used to this. Something seems amiss. Well, now I'm drinking milky coffee, sweet as butterscotch and toffee. Oh, it makes my head hurt. It'll make my head hurt. Pour a little sugar for me, baby. Pour a little cream in my cup. Ooh. So now I'm drinking milky coffee, sweet as butterscotch and toffee. I'm not used to this. Something seems amiss. Well, now I'm drinking milky coffee, sweet as butterscotch and toffee. Oh, it makes my head hurt. It'll make my head hurt.
Yeah.
Switching over to guitar now, and I'm going to play a song called Normal. Is this normal? Am I sane? I'm a little bit scared of my own brain. Keep telling myself I'll be okay, so maybe I'll believe it someday. My hands and feet, they tingle, but I can't remember how to breathe. My mind just wants to go, but my feet are weak to leave. My hands and feet, they tingle, but I can't remember how to breathe. My mind just wants to go, but my feet are too weak to leave. This is called This Ain't See You Later, and it will be on my upcoming EP. Don't ask me why I forgot to say goodbye, 'cause it wouldn't be a lie. It's already a lie. This ain't see you later. Oh, I know this is goodbye. I won't beg you for forgiveness just so you can ask me why. 'Cause I don't know. But I'm sorry. Oh, the future scares me, but I promise it's not you. But to be quite honest, this didn't come right out of the blue. You said you'll always stay here. That doesn't make two. I always said I've gotta leave here. I can't just make do. Well, this ain't see you later. I know this is goodbye. I won't beg you for forgiveness just so you can ask me why. 'Cause I don't know. But I'm sorry. Oh. This ain't see you later. I know this is goodbye. I won't beg you for forgiveness just so you can ask me why. 'Cause I don't know. But I'm sorry. Oh. But I'm sorry. Oh.
Got time for one more quick one.
Shorten his guitar strap.
People what they're listening to.
This is Nina Lee Cherry, and I will be playing a short little tune. I asked the wind to whistle me a tune as I stared up at the stars and the moon. But I just sat, I couldn't sleep. And the morning fog began to creep, and it filled my head. Maybe now it's time to go to bed. I'm done watching the stars for the night. Well, now it's time for morning light. Is this a test? I'll get some rest and ask all the same questions again. Maybe the sky will give me an answer. Well, maybe it'll just be as stubborn as me. Maybe I'll ask them the same questions till the day I die. Maybe when I ask them, I'll laugh instead of cry. I'm done watching the stars for the night. Well, now it's time for morning light. Is this a test? I'll get some rest and ask all the same questions again. Who am I? What will I be? When will I have to pay the fee? Will I be ready to leave? Will I be ready? Will I be ready? Will I be ready to leave?
All right, well, that was Nina Lee Cherry performing for everyone out there in the live world of Radio Land. We hope you enjoyed. You are here on KOPN's Jam Time, formerly of Vox Magazine, now happily housed here at KOPN, your community radio. We would like to begin a quick interview portion with our artists. So if they would like to step up here, I'm going to paint a little visual for everyone in Radio Land. We are circled by couches with people surrounding us, and it's very warm and cozy. I like it. We hope that it is warm and cozy sounding out there for you. To tell you a little bit about Jam Time and what we're doing here, this is a program where we bring together local Columbia or mid-Missouri area musicians to do a performance not unlike what you would see at the end of a concert when the main act is done and all of the different musicians that played throughout the night get on the stage together and make one serendipitous little piece of music. That's what we're trying to do here. So today we have Blue Jay. Would you guys introduce yourself real quick?
Hi, I'm Bradley, and I play guitar and I sing, and I'm in Blue Jay.
And I'm Josh, and I play banjo and guitar sometimes.
Sometimes, occasionally, most of the time. And we have Nina Lee.
I'll be playing ukulele tonight. So.
A nice addition. And then we have the Owens here, the Morgan Owen Trio, as I like to refer to it.
Hi, I'm Morgan Owen, and I'm playing viola tonight. My husband, John, is joining us on bass, and then one of my friends from the Missouri Symphony, Shay Cole, is going to be joining us on cello.
They're adding the professional flavor to our string jam. We have an all-string jam, just not the general string jam that you're used to, perhaps. I don't know what string jams you're into. But we have the folk version with the banjo and the guitar. I guess the ukulele isn't generally the folk version, but it's modern folk. And we also have the warm strings of the classical trio that we have here today. So I would like to begin by talking with Blue Jay here. You guys just got signed onto a label, is that correct?
Yeah, we signed with Bigger Entertainment. We're doing some stuff with them. They're going to be releasing our full album when it comes out, and the respective singles. It'll be out a lot sooner than the full album.
Okay, so what is the theme of this album? What do you have going behind it? Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
I guess there's no really general theme. The best thing would be growth, I guess, because we just started playing together, but we've been, I guess as Blue Jay, but we've been playing together since I started playing. Josh taught me how to play guitar back in like 2010. Sorry. It's been many years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like your all's band story. Can you tell us about the genesis of Blue Jay from the early days to what we have before us in its glory?
Well, as some may know, we started off in the Havana Honeys. He played bass, I played guitar and sang, did the whole kick drum thing, you know. And then that, I had a child, and then that fell apart a little bit, and so
Not the relationship, the band.
the band
The
fell
band,
apart.
yeah.
We
Child
decided
didn't
to
fall apart at all.
Josh,
no,
Josh
not the
actually kicked
child.
me out of the band, so just making that clear to everybody.
Ouch. Oh, wow.
So we decided to call it quits with the Havana Honeys, and about 2 years went by, and Brad and I got together and started playing again, and
Just worked.
just worked. Started playing some songs, and he wrote "You," and we started jamming it in my laundry room.
In your laundry room.
In my laundry
Yeah.
room, yeah.
Wow, that's
And
Washer and
very
dryer and all.
prestigious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, I
it-
think we got something here.
It's probably
So-
the best venue we played at. Actually, this is probably the best, and then before that would be the laundry
Yeah.
room.
So was the dryer the percussion where you guys
Yeah.
were playing
It's
off
like
the beat?
ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
Well, because
like
we had
that.
to have it going because if his son was napping, then we had to, cover it up with something.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's very industrial. It's
Yeah.
for a folk band.
Yeah. Well, we like to pioneer new ground.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that you are. You are. All right. And now we've got Nina Lee Cherry here. And how old are you?
I'm 16.
16. Okay, so fair to say you are new to the Columbia music scene
Yeah.
as far as 16-year-olds go. So can you tell us a little bit about who you are as a musician and how you got started in the music scene?
Well, I got started in Lupus, Missouri at Lupus Chili Fest. I had been around it my whole life. I just went to the Chili Fest every year. And one year I was 12 and I asked if I could play a song to open for Violet and the Undercurrents. And they allowed me to play a song. And then it started. I came back every year. And then a couple years ago, I started playing out a little bit more besides Chili Fest. But I still play there every year.
Mm-hmm. And you have an LP that you're recording at the moment, is that correct?
I'm about to start recording it, and it's going to be titled Watercolor.
Mm-hmm. All right. And you also have a music video out with the same song.
Yes, I do. It's on my YouTube, Nina Lee Cherry Music, Watercolor official music video, and I have live audio on that filmed in an old church.
Okay. All right. And I've seen the music video. It is very nice. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Thank you.
And then we have the Owens over here, the Morgan Owen Trio, as I like to say it. And you recently joined. Oh, thank you. I just got a Blue Jay sticker. I'm pretty excited. I'm going to put it on my car. Come get these. They are at KOPN right now. Okay. Anyway, Morgan, you were part of the Jane Doe Review, which recently formed and was a major success at the Blue Note for Planned Parenthood. So can you tell us a little bit about your musical journey and how you came to join us here in the wonderful Jam Time experience?
Oh, yeah. So I am a classically trained musician. I have been my whole life, both singing opera and also playing. I started as a violin student when I was a child, and I took Suzuki violin, which is a normal path that a lot of young students begin on. And when I got to middle school, we had a need for violists in our school orchestra, and I thought, well, I can do that. And I joined the section, and I found my true love. And I've played primarily viola ever since, although I currently teach violin in the area. I recently enrolled at Mizzou to get my master's in viola performance because I kind of felt like it was time for that step. I'd been playing in the Missouri Symphony for several years, and I play in the Columbia Civic Orchestra currently, and it just felt like I needed to kind of get that piece of paper. So I got involved with that, and through my coursework there, I met a wonderful violinist named Janine Anderson, who is very involved in the music scene here in Columbia, playing with the Woodsmiths, I believe, and then a couple other bands, and she was connected to Violet Vonderhaar through the Undercurrents and had been tasked with finding a string section for this Jane Doe review. So she came to me because we were in an improvisation class. We had a professor, Richard Pellegrin, at the university who was teaching us how to improvise in an unorthodox setting. Everybody played a different instrument, and every week we would get together and there'd be no key assigned, no tempo assigned. Somebody would just start a theme and we'd have to make it into a 20-minute song, and that was just our job every week for a grade. So she and I had jammed together in that ensemble quite a bit, and she knew that I was a good ear. So she invited me to get involved with the Jane Doe Review, and it was the experience of a lifetime, to say the least. And that's how I met Allen here, was through those experiences. But yeah, it really showed me just the versatility of my training. I had kind of thrown it out the window. My husband is a folk player and plays quite a bit of old time and bluegrass type things, and we occasionally play together. I have a student that's a fiddle student, and the three of us sometimes jam together. But beyond that, I'm really mostly playing what's printed on the page. So this is a really new experience, trying to get outside of that box and do some totally new stuff.
All And if you're curious, you have not heard her yet. They will be playing on the jam portion of Jam Time, which you might have been expecting to come up vis-a-vis the name. But stay tuned for that. You're going to hear some wonderful impromptu string playing. And I would like to bring back Blue Jay here to in front of this particular microphone that we're talking into.
Okay.
So you guys have been in the music scene around here for a while. So I wanted you guys to talk about what your favorite aspects of Columbia's music scene and the local music scene from a greater area, and then also any tips to any emerging bands as to what it takes to be successful in this area.
Well, I'd have to say that this is one of the most welcoming areas for playing live music. There's quite a few venues that are really, really well supported by general audiences that like to come out all the time, and they support a lot of local acts, and it's really easy to get your foot in the door by playing, some open mics or just contacting the booking agents. They're listed on the venue websites and everything, and they actually respond. Unlike a lot of places that I've found outside of here, it's just a really welcoming place. My number one tip for people who are trying to get in the music scene is just to meet people, go to shows, go watch shows, and just practice your craft, and just be in it. Live and breathe music, and you'll make it in this town very quickly.
Oh, perfect. All right, and Nina, coming from someone who is newer to the scene, what advice would you have, especially for younger girls that are trying to perfect their musicianship to try to get to a performance level?
I would say be true to yourself, which is really cliche and cheesy, but really, and just play in healthy, safe environments. Don't go out of your comfort zone. I'm young, so I do face challenges. It's not easy. It's a lot harder if you're young because there's a limit on what venues you can play at, but there is. I understand why there is, because bars aren't always a friendly environment, so, for a young woman.
Agreed.
All right, so now we are on to what you might have been waiting for, the jam portion of Jam Time. So stick around. Here we have Nina Lee Cherry, Blue Jay, and the Morgan Owen Trio, as I like to refer to them. They are not previously a trio, but I am going to call them that forever from now on. It is a thing now. All right, well, enjoy the jam of Jam Time.
If I get murdered in the city, don't go avenging in my name. One person dead from such is plenty. No need to go get locked away. When I leave your heart, the things that I think of, no need to get overboard. I'm coming home.
Wonder which brother is better, which one our parents love the most. Sure did get in lots of trouble. They seem to let the other go. A tear fell from my father's eyes. I wondered what my dad would say. He said, I love you and I'm proud of you both in so many different ways.
If I get murdered in the city, go read the letter in my desk. sure my mother knows the same. Always remember there was nothing worth sharing like the love that let us share our name. Always remember there was nothing worth sharing like the love that let us share our name.
This is Nina Lee Cherry, and this is my original song, Watercolor.
And the rest of us are tuning.
This will be the title track of my upcoming E EP.
Watercolor painting in my stomach, but it's all bittersweet.
Thank you all so very much. We're tuning again, and we're Blue Jay. This is one of our originals. It's called Where I Want to Be. It is available on our Facebook, as well as it will be up on Spotify and iTunes and every other internet resource website on July 14th. Thank you for listening.
Sometimes I think I like to call you mine, but who's to say if I should even try? It's crazy, I don't know if I should keep waiting. The one I want is right in front of me. She is right in front of me. I don't want to waste another single day without you in that place. You right next to me is where I want to be. Tell me, is it something that you like to see? To live our lives in perfect harmony. 'Cause when you're with me, there's just one thing that I keep thinking. The one I want is right in front of me. She is right in front of me. I don't want to wait another single day without you in that place. You right next to me is where I want to be. I don't want to wait another single day without you in that place. You right next to me is where I want to be. That was fun, y'all.
We want to thank you all for listening. This is Bradley from Blue Jay again. We want to thank you all for listening. This next one is a cover by one of our favorite bands, or I guess one of Blue Jay's favorite bands, one of Nina's favorite bands. You all like the Avett Brothers?
Of course.
The Owens like the Avett Brothers too, so there's a little song called Swept Away, and as soon as we're done tuning, we'll be there.
One, two, three.
solution.